I am from Kerala. 1, 2, copy 2. The unique nature of this delegation. 5 political parties. Out of that, 3 political parties are against the ruling party. But we are here together for a mission. This represents the real culture of India. And that is where India is distinct from Pakistan. India is a secular democracy. Plural, diverse. I am from Kerala. There are people from the north, west, east. Why we say terrorism sponsored by the state is something more dangerous than any insurgency or terrorist activity triggered by some criminal gang. Pakistan is a theocratic state. We have no issue. Anybody can choose their own path. They chose to be a nation in the name of a religion. But they treaded with hate and hatred. They plummeted. India decided its path. 200 million Muslims are in India. Second largest Muslim community after Indonesia. This reflects the real character of India. Now, when we see the Indian community in Indonesia, we are elated, we are enlightened, because with Indonesia, India had shared dreams. Just now I was referring to the 1955 Bandung Conference, Sukarno. 29 nations which became independent held their hands together to tread ahead with the expression of aspirations. That is the level of understanding between Indonesia and India. You would have seen a scene in India during that Operation Sindoor. Vikram Misri was flanked by Sophia Qureshi and Vyomika Singh. That's a poster of India. Pakistan cannot produce such a poster. And terrorism, as I said, when it becomes the intrinsic part of a state policy, it becomes too dangerous. We have been telling our Indonesian friends, terrorism as such doesn't have friends. You will recollect that in Afghanistan, Osama bin Laden and Western forces, US forces, fought together. There is a Netflix serial which has come, 3 episodes. Somebody has seen that? Yeah, most of you must have seen. The same bin Laden turned against US. That was 9/11. So if you think that terrorism is something that is inflicting wounds on India alone, it can turn up on the doorstep of any country, any time. That is the message which our delegation wants to pass. So much has been talked about Ahimsa, Mahatma Gandhi, etc. But even Gandhiji could foresee the ploy of Pakistan. Even before Kashmir was acceded to India, 1947, 5,000 terrorists were sent by Pakistan to Kashmir. Gandhiji called on Mountbatten. And the following day in his prayer meeting he said, of course I am a student of Ahimsa, but the soldiers have to fight the battle to preserve, to protect India. That was what Gandhiji said. From then on, Pakistan has been indulging in terrorism. Asim Munir said something about Hindus and Muslims are alike, different. Can you ever vouch for that? And Salman Khurshid Sahib is here. The Quran says that Allah made the universe. There is no distinction between Hindu and Muslim. We are all together. I said I am from Kerala. At least in my name there is John Brittas. I am a Christian. Kerala, you all know that. We have three major religions there. We coexist in harmony. That is the message of India. Now Pakistan has been asking for evidences. I would just cite two incidents. Khwaja Asif, the defense minister of Pakistan, in an interview to Sky Television said, "We have been indulging in this dirty job of nurturing and harboring terrorist organizations for 3 decades. Even Musharraf said, we all fought Mujahideens, the jihadis came and fought in Afghanistan. After that, they all came and took refuge in Pakistan." Musharraf had to say that. So, we don't require any more evidences. Hemant Joshi talked about a rally the other day in Lahore. UN designated terrorists part and parcel of that rally challenging India. So it's for all of us to see that who is nurturing and harboring terrorism. India wants peaceful coexistence. At that time, even we showered the most favored nation status on Pakistan. The Indus Waters Treaty which has been referred to. 80% of the water of Indus Basin was flowing into Pakistan. We were too benevolent. We had been cooperative with them. We had many summit-level conferences. Still, Pakistan continued with the trajectory of sending across terrorists. That's why India decided enough peace, enough. We want peace, but it shouldn't be at the cost of our precious lives. I'm very happy to say that after Pahalgam, not even a single incident of communal clash occurred in India. On the other hand, the entire Kashmir Valley rallied against Pakistan. On the Friday Jummah, the devotees, Islamic devotees came to the mosque with a black band on their hand. That's why India demonstrated its resolve against Pakistan's heinous strategy of crippling India. My dear friends, I don't want to talk much about it. You all know what is it. So this is the time when we all need to stand together. All nations have to hold their hands together. I am sure that the Indian community in Indonesia, which cherishes India so much in their heart, will come forward to hold the hand of India, and thereby we would defeat the heinous strategy of Pakistan. Thank you very much.